Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here. It's another Sunday. It's another Sunday loss for the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers fall to the Tampa Bay Bucs 34-17. This is a game that, like a lot of other games, the Niners came out. They started the game with a lot of intensity, and then the other team was able to figure out, what to do, put the pieces together, and climb back into the game. At one point, the 49ers were up in this game 14-0, and then we let them right back in the door. Colin Kaepernick had a very early touchdown to make it 7-0. Then the 49ers defense was able to pick off Winston, which set up another Kaepernick to, I believe, Drones touchdown, put us up 14-0. From then, I believe it was 17 unanswered points by the Bucs to put them in the lead right before halftime. And I believe the one drive where the Bucs went 84 yards in, I believe, like 40 seconds to score a touchdown. We know that Winston's a stud, but when you let Winston play like that, you know that you're going to be in for a long day. Winston and the Bucs, they haven't really been able to get off the ground. They look like a competitive football team, and they've sort of let themselves down. They're almost what the Titans used to be a couple of years ago, or the Texans, I apologize, where the Texans would start a season really strong and then just fade out. They have a whole lot of hype to them. They've got a whole lot of young guys. They've got Evans. They've got Winston. They've got what's the damn running back's name who's hurt right now? He didn't get to play because he was injured too. When they put the things together like that, they're going to win football games. And that's what they did today, because they were a better team than us. I will tell you that, honestly, I didn't want the 49ers to win this game. I wanted us to come out. I wanted us to be competitive. I think a win for the 49ers at this point, I would have a good feeling. Like, I'd pump my fist. And then after about 5 seconds, I think that it's hurting us to win football games right now, which is very confusing, and it does hurt, because you want to win, you want to be competitive, but at the same time, we know that we're not getting any better. The secret of the game today for the Bucs is that basically they told Colin Kaepernick, we're going to make you beat us. Basically they sent the house after Kaepernick, basically to enclose him into the pocket. They rushed at him from every angle, and closing him in, and when they were able to close him in, they were taking him down every time. The 49ers, basically couldn't get open for Kaepernick to have enough time to throw the ball to them, and that's where we just sucked. That's just about it. And Kaepernick ran for his life. Probably the one good thing that you can take away from the offense is that Kaepernick is able to still run the ball in the NFL. He was our leading rusher, but then again with Hyde sitting this game out, and I'm not quite sure when he's going to come back. Last year he went out with a small injury, and they just basically decided that his year was done because we didn't have anything to play for. I don't know if that's going to be the same thing again this year, but I think our team is a whole lot better with Hyde and Kaepernick on the field. And without him, when Kaepernick's going to be our leading rusher, unless he's just burning it up like he did in that playoff game against the Packers where he rushed for like 160 yards, you're in for a bad news. I mean, the quarterback should be able to run. He should be able to squeak out a first down every now and then, but he shouldn't be running for his life on every play. Just trying to get something going with the offense. We need to be able to find some passing with a mix of rushing if we're ever going to be able to get anything off the ground. Kaepernick, passed for well less than 200 yards. I want to say it's around 160. Winston burned it up with, I think, about 3 touchdowns on the day. Tough day for the Niners. I don't know who we play next. The only thing making us look really good right now is that the Rams did lose today. The Rams, I don't know when they're going to put their quarterback in, but their quarterback of today threw for 4 interceptions. I believe one of them was a pick 6. Nobody really plays extremely well when they go to Europe. With the 2 days preparation to get ready for the game, with the time zone change and all of the media and the publicity that goes into it. I understand why the NFL does it. There's a lot of money to be made over there. They like NFL football. They find a way to sell those games out no matter how many they do. So It makes sense, but at the same time, it hurts the teams. I haven't really seen of one good football game over there. They always complain about the field and this, that, and the other. So, we'll have to see what goes down. So, Niners suck. It's going to be that way for the end of the season. So, see you guys down the road. I'm not sure who we got next, but they're probably going to beat us.